News from Nowhere Bookshop was established in 1974, and it's Liverpool's radical and community bookshop. By radical, we mean we sort of sell books on kind of on the left wing politics mainly, social justice issues. Broadly speaking, books that are about things to make the world a better and fairer place in all different kinds of ways, and covering things like feminism, LGBT plus representation and liberation, anti-racism, the things about the environment and anti-capitalism and things like that. And we're run as a workers' cooperative, which means all the workers here share equivalent responsibility for the work of running the business, and so no one is the boss of the business and no one owns the business. We're here for the benefit of the community, and we also run on a not-for-profit basis, so any profit just stays within the bookshop, developing our stock, developing our premise, our facilities. So we might cover issues that other bookshops, more mainstream bookshops, bigger bookshops, they might have those subjects represented on their shelf, but maybe not in the same kind of range or breadth as we would. We're probably going to have more representation of small publishers, and more kind of, and nowadays probably more kind of like self-published or small independent publishers. Oh, it's massively important. I mean, obviously reading and of all kinds is our way into understanding the world, understanding each other, understanding history and everything. So getting people into the habit and the love of reading at a young age, of any kind of reading, it doesn't need to be massively literary or academic or anything like that. All kinds of reading, it is good, and so getting people into that habit at a young age is very important. And if people, speaking as somebody who works in a bookshop, hopefully it's a lifelong habit for people. That's all to the good. But in general, it is so important that people develop, the means and confidence to learn about the world around them and about, the sort of society and history and everything. I think that what we've found over, obviously, the transition to, the availability of like e-readers and online reading over the past few years or so. I think what we found is that people read. If people have an e-reader, but they also will still have books. It's not that people have completely dropped physical books. People who love reading will read in all formats and things. E-readers can be convenient, but again, probably like the revival of vinyl and so on. People value the physical object. They like being in a physical place to come and look at things, and there's obviously advantages to a physical book over a sort of virtual format. You can gift a book. A book's not going to be, you're not going to lose the copyright off your device for the book. It can be passed on to people. So I think there's what we found, and what we're pretty confident of, is that there will always be a place for physical books. We've obviously got a sort of core of customers who've been with us over the years. People who are like political activists, trade union activists, and so on, who've been involved in sort of local left-wing politics nationally and sort of locally over the years. We've got that core of regular customers who've been with us for years, but there's new people all the time. Obviously, there's new generations, and obviously we're here for everybody. We're not just for a specific political purpose or viewpoint. We're here to provide books to people in Liverpool, and so all kinds of people come in. We get students, lots of visitors and tourists, and we hope that everybody comes through the door, finds things of interest to them, and finds it a nice place to be. Mm-hmm.